Basic skills of map reading activity 1.2. 1. Define a map. 2. What is marginal information of a map? How important is it to read maps? 3. State the importance of a map. What is a map? A map is a two-dimensional scaled representation of part or whole of the Earth's surface on a flat body such as piece of paper, blackboard, wood or cloth. Map reading encompasses a systematic identification of natural features and man-made features. Natural features include mountains, plateaus, hills, valleys, river, ocean, rocks, plain, etc. On the other hand, man-made features include roads, railway, buildings, dam, etc. Maps. They have a special significance for geographers as primary tools for displaying and analyzing spatial distributions, patterns and relations. Since these features cannot easily be observed and interpreted in real landscapes, maps are essential to geographers. Importance of maps. Provide the basis for making geographical details of regions represented, i.e. the geographical facts of an area such as relief, drainage, settlement, etc. Maps are powerful tools for making spatial analysis of geographical facts of areas represented. Maps are powerful tools for making spatial analysis of geographical facts of areas represented. Maps are useful for giving location of geographical features by varied methods of grid. Maps are useful for giving location of geographical features by varied methods of grid reference, place naming, etc. Maps are used on various disciplines like land use planning, military science, aviation, tourism, marine science, population studies, epidemiology, geology, economics, history, archaeology, agriculture, etc. Map makes storage of the geographical data of areas represented. Maps are potentially used to assess reliable measurements of the geographical features. The measurements can be of area size, distance, etc. Types of map. There are many types of maps according to their purpose and functions. For the purpose of this course, topographical and statistical maps are considered. A. Topographical maps. Topographic maps depict one or more natural and cultural features of an area. They could be small, medium or large scale depending on the size of the area represented. Topographical maps depend on purpose of a map, scale of a map, date of compilation, and nature of the land represented. B. Special purpose statistical maps. These are maps which show distribution of different aspects such as temperature, rainfall, settlement, vegetation, etc. Marginal information on maps, elements of maps. Marginal information is shown on a map to enable the reading and interpretation of the geographical information of an area represented. This includes a. Title. It is the heading of the given map which tells what the map is all about. B. Key legend. The list of all conventional symbols and signs shown on the map with their interpretation. Circa. Scale. It is the ratio between the distance on the map and the actual ground distance. Scales enable the map user to interpret the ground measurement like road distance, aerial sizes, gradient, etc. It expresses representative fraction, statements, verbal scale, and linear graphic scale. D. North arrow. It is indicated with the north direction on a map, used to know the other. Important directions of the mapped area like east, west, south, and west. E. Margin. Is the frame of the map. It is important for showing the end of the mapped area. F. Date of compilation. It is a date of map publication. This enables map users to realize whether the map is updated or outdated. Basic principles of map reading. In developing map reading abilities and skills, certain basic principles must be applied by the map reader to translate map symbols into landscape images. Map readers must have ideas about the symbol and also the real-world landscapes. Every map symbol must be visualized by the reader to read a map. The first symbols introduced should be those which refer to landscape features of which the reader already has some images. Map symbols should be introduced as needed. Secondly, knowledge of directions is an important principle in reading maps. One of the basic functions of maps is to help us to orient ourselves and to locate places on the Earth. Unless a reader knows the basic directions, he or she may not use a map effectively. Before locating features using a map, the north arrow should be determined and the readers should have practice in finding this direction. Next, they should learn to read direction on a specific map and the location of the features shown on the map in relation to one another. Maps are covered in a series of lines that make up a grid. The lines have numbers accompanying them that allow you to accurately pinpoint your location on a map. Once you have located where you are, the grid system makes it simple to give an accurate description of your location. This description, which will be a series of numbers,